Since the massive earthquake in Haiti, we've shared many stories with you about people here in our area who've been directly affected. Some of them come from Lawrence University in Appleton, and that's where we find Angela Kelly this morning. Hi, Ange.
Good morning, Doug. We are live here at the Memorial Chapel at Lawrence University in Appleton, where tonight they will be holding Concert for Haiti. It's a fundraising event to help victims of the earthquake. And the connection that some of the students here have to victims in Haiti is this. They are music students and professors here at Lawrence University, and they've been traveling to Haiti for quite some time, years in fact, teaching students there music, and they've really had a hard time seeing people that they've had strong ties with really who've been affected by this earthquake. Right now I want to talk to Steve Hansen. He is the regional chapter executive for the American Red Cross. Good morning.
How are you?
We are doing great.
Good.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me. Boy, it's just a wonderful treat to be here even this early in the morning, and we are just so thankful to be partnering with Lawrence University, their music program, and of course Fox 11 on this very important event.
I want to start with the freshest news we have right now, Steve. Is we're hearing word that another 6.1 earthquake has hit Haiti again. For rescue crews on the ground, they go to a disaster and now it strikes again.
Right. Exactly.
Where do they even start?
Unfortunately, that's somewhat typical with an earthquake. It was a huge earthquake to begin with at 7.0. The infrastructure there in Haiti, is not adequate to sustain, one earthquake, not to mention the aftershocks that occur after an earthquake, which is typical, and then to be hit by this earthquake. I'm just hopeful that it's not a significant setback to the recovery effort. It's been about a week now since the first earthquake hit, and been in search and rescue mode, and just trying to really get a handle on the appropriate approach to this particular disaster. And today was really a launching point for much of the recovery, with the supplies and the medical equipment finally getting to Haiti and ready to be deployed out. So let's just hope that this earthquake this morning isn't going to be too much of a setback.
You yourself have lived through a 7.0 magnitude earthquake.
I am an earthquake survivor.
Can you talk a little bit about that and what you think maybe people in Haiti are going through that you experienced as well?
Sure. I've been fortunate to serve the American Red Cross, be part of this organization for over 25 years, and part of that was an 8-year part of my career in California working for the American Red Cross. So I experienced back in the late 80s, during 1989, the Loma Prieta earthquake. And having experienced that initial shock of having an earthquake hit and feel your feet move underneath you, in this case it was a big jolt followed by a wave underneath your feet for about 15-20 seconds, that has always stuck with me. It is embedded in my mind, and now I go to that day frequently as I think about the people in Haiti and what they experienced in that situation. Now in California, again, the infrastructure much more capable of sustaining an earthquake. Not so much the case in Haiti, and therefore they're dealing with a much worse situation than what we did in California.
And tonight people are able to help those victims in Haiti with the Concert for Haiti. It's tonight at 7 o'clock here at the Memorial Chapel at Lawrence University in Appleton. We have more information on fox11online.com. Real quick, Steve, where is the money that people are donating? How exactly will that be spent?
Emergency supplies, equipment, cots, blankets, medical supplies, all of the logistic support that's required to go to Haiti directly. 100% of donations will go to the Haitian people. We are going to be there for the long haul. Years and years, the American Red Cross will be helping on this particular operation.
Steve Hansen, thank you so much for joining us this
You're
morning.
welcome.
We'll join you live back here a little bit later from Lawrence University. Back to you.